Richard Southern joins us from the 680 News Business Center. Hi, Richard. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. We made it, Janella.
We made it, but not so happy on the markets this Friday as they tumbled with the trading week coming to a close.
Yeah, it was another wild week. Remember last week, huge sell-off because of the coronavirus. This week was kind of a yo-yo week for stocks. Big jump on Monday, a big jump on Wednesday, but we did see a sell-off the latter half of the week, including today. The Dow Jones Industrial Average falling about 256 points. Today, TSX was hard hit, down 378. The markets did finish off the worst levels, though. We did see a bit of a last-minute buying spree. Still, I think traders very reluctant to hold on to a lot of stocks over the weekend because headlines about the coronavirus are changing so quickly. Janella, the head of Canada's Public Health Agency, urging Canadians to think twice about going on cruise ships. We saw the cruise line stocks hard hit today. But, you know, Janella, as bad as the stocks were, it's what's happening in the bond market that is really spooking investors. The yield on the U.S. 10-year bond below 0.7%. That sounds kind of technical, but basically it's the lowest we've ever seen. And what that signals is big turbulence on the horizon, possibly recession, more selling for stocks. So the bond market, Janella, flashing some major warning signs tonight.
Wow, and the coronavirus fears are also having an effect at the pumps, but maybe that's good news for drivers.
Sure, it's the kind of the silver lining here. We saw the price for oil tank today, down about 10%, and the knock-on effect is going to be a cheaper fill-up for you. So coming up at midnight tonight, the price is going to go down 2 cents. But then on Sunday morning, it looks like we're going to see another 5-cent drop, according to experts over at Enpro International. So, Janella, between midnight tonight and Sunday morning, gas could be about 7 cents cheaper, and it's certainly possible the price dips below $1 at some point next week.
Okay, well, so certainly hold off on filling the gas tank. Okay, they say death and taxes are only things that are certain in life, but we don't learn about it in school. I'll admit that, you know, when I got to tax-paying age, I didn't know much about how to navigate that.
Yeah, me neither. And that doesn't make sense, does it?
It really doesn't.
Like, why wouldn't you teach that in school? And, you know, a lot of Canadians, now that it's tax time, are kind of saying, boy, I wish I had a lesson in how to fill out my tax form, you know, be it on paper or online. There's a new poll out that finds 8 in 10 Canadian adults said they didn't learn how to file their taxes well in high school. And of those, 3/4 said that learning how to file taxes in school would have been extremely helpful later in life. And, of course, we got, tax deadline coming up on April 30th, and many, get confused. It's a complicated thing to fill out that form. Of course, it has gotten a little bit easier now with the advent of some of the online tools. Still, we don't teach much financial literacy at all in school, Janella.
No.
Only 12% of students get some sort of financial literacy, and I think that's got to change, don't you?
Yeah, I think there's got to be kind of a life skills, right? Budgeting, banking, taxes, all this stuff that we have to do as adults. And we send, we send kids off to university by themselves, and then they've suddenly got to figure all this stuff out.
Whoops, Mom and Dad, I got a big credit card bill. Mom and Dad,
yeah.
Help.
Okay, let's take a look at some of the stories we'll be chatting about next hour.
Hang tight. I'm back just a little bit after 6:30. There's a viral Celine Dion video I'm going to show you, and championship eater Joey Chestnut has conquered another big eating challenge, which we're going to show you, Janella.
Back at it again. Can't wait, Richard. We'll see you then.
Thanks.